in 1592. There begins our tale, and all of it is true. Through all of London bubonic plague did spread, covering folk in weeping sores and leaving thousands dead.
From towns and cities, doctors they did flee, leaving their patients to die in misery.
But one brave doctor stayed when all the cowards fled, might not have been because he was too sick to leave his bed.
Alas, 'tis my final hour. I will surely die. I am too far gone to recover, and for the plague there is no cure. Unless a cure might be found in the stars. Let me see now. According to the stars, the way to cure the plague is to treat the fever it provokes. Oh, can it be true? Might a disease so monstrous as the plague be cured by treating it as if it were an exceeding bad fever? Then I must use powerful herbs to bring the fever to crisis and break it. Let me see now. Angelica and dandelion for heat, borage to provoke sweating, infuse them in wine, strain and distill the mixture to produce a most powerful strong water. Huzzah! I am cured! I shall now go forth with my miraculous strong water to cure all London of the plague.
Foreman made a plague cure and used it on himself, then left his house to restore London's true health.
Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
Simon Foreman, he cured us of the plague. 'Tis through some
Details are a little vague, but we know he used astrology and doses of strong water. So what if he be not a proper licensed doctor? Here comes a lady queer and a little wary. Her name is Avis Allen. What can her trouble be?
God give you good day, madam. How may I...
Are you Mr. Foreman? Mr. Simon Foreman, the doctor?
Aye, madam, I am indeed Dr. Simon Foreman. I bid you welcome to my consulting chambers. Mistress...
Allen, Mistress Avis Allen of Lambeth.
Pray tell me your age, if you please, madam.
I am 33 years of age.
And how might I do you service this day, Mr. Allen? Pray describe your troubles to me.
Well, the pain started full late last eve upon retiring to bed. Not that I am in the habit of retiring so late, but my husband did desire a special supper of cold meats to celebrate and give thanks in any case, it started in the night and it continued until dawning. That being the pain in my head and the chundering.
A moment whilst I make note of this. Headache and involuntary purging. Is that all?
Aye, that is all. And thinking on it, my complaint does seem most trifling, and you are doubtless busy with important cases. Oh, like the plague! Yea, verily, mayhap I should not have come after all. Good day, Dr. Foreman. I beseech you pardon me, for I have wasted your time.
Prithee, do not go. For I assure you, madam, your case verily is important to me. And 'tis important to you, is it not, Mistress Allen? Else you would not have come this day.
Well, I...
Let us consult the stars now then, shall we? What is the cause of Mistress Allen's suffering? Mistress Allen, it appears you are suffering from evil digestion. 'Twas doubtless engendered by corrupt meats. Mayhap the cold meats you took for supper.
Verily?
Why, yes. My chart shows that Saturn is in Cancer at this moment. Cancer rules the stomach, and Saturn is the ruler of black bile. 'Tis a mild imbalance of black bile that is the cause of your suffering. And now you have purged it, you have merely to keep to your bed for a day and rest.
The bile? Do you think... might it have done ill to my unborn child?
Ah, then I take it you believe you are with child. Mayhap 'twas the reason for your celebration last even. Pray tell, how long has it been since your monthly courses?
Aye, sir, I do believe it. For it has been 14 weeks since my courses, and yesterday I did even feel the child quicken. In truth, 'tis the reason I am come, not on my own account, and not even then, if my situation were ordinary. I have been with child before, you see, but 'tis never. And Mr. Allen, and I do pray this one will be born alive. Dr. Foreman, prithee speak true. Have I killed our child? Have I killed this child as well?
How now, madam? Speak not so of yourself. You are the child's mother. 'Tis you who gives life to the babe growing inside you. And verily, if mere chundering were to cause grave harm when a woman is with child, why, then full half my feminine querence would be barren.
I'm sorry. 'Tis just that I am...
Dear lady, would God have spared you from the plague if 'twas not his plan for you to have this child?
I own 'tis. Yes, doubtless God does have plans for me. How very kind you are, Mr. Dr. Foreman. I thank ye, and fare you well, sir.
Fare you well, Mistress Allen.
Good day, sir. You are Simon Foreman, the physician, are you not? These are your rooms.
Indeed, I am he, and well met, sir. Be it Thomas Blagg I have the honour of welcoming to my humble consulting chambers, the Dean of Rochester Cathedral?
Indeed, 'tis I, Thomas Blagg. Though it is not upon church business that I come to you this day. 'Tis upon a matter of my own that I require counsel. I have lately been offered some very lucrative investment opportunities, and, well, it is said that God speaks to us through the stars, does he not?
Indeed he does. 'Tis well known that astrology is but a conduit for the word of God, as interpreted using scientifical means. And now, these investments of which you speak, pray tell of them, if you please.
2 merchant ships will shortly set sail on very lucrative trading expeditions. I do not possess the coin to invest in both. Hence, I must choose between them. And I must choose very wisely indeed. For sea voyages are most perilous, and if my ship were to founder or be captured by pirates, I would lose my entire investment.
Aye, forsooth, 'twould be most lamentable, to say nothing of the poor souls who might lose their lives.
Who are, naturally, the greater of my concerns.
Aye, naturally. And whither might these ships be bound?
The first is bound for the Spice Islands of the East. 'Tis a voyage to be undertaken by a ship named the Conquering Cherub. The other is the Pride of Yarmouth. She is to bring back sugar from the Americas. Have you now the information you require? Then perchance you may divine for me upon which of these 2 ships our Lord God has bestowed his divine blessing.
Aye, Dean Blagg, we may now consult the stars. Should Thomas Blagg invest in the voyage of the conquering cherub, or that of the Pride of Yarmouth? The stars advise you to invest in the ship named the Conquering Cherub.
I see. And why is that?
Well, I have calculated that at this very hour, upon this very day, the planet Mars and the constellation Scorpio do both dwell in that part of the sky we call the House of Children. And, as it happens, Mars is the ruler of Scorpio, hence we may say that Mars is presently exalted.
Mars has been exalted by Scorpio, you say? And what might that mean?
When exalted, Mars represents victory. And so, with victory in the House of Children, we may read this as a victorious child. Ergo, the Conquering Cherub.
Ah, I see. For a cherub is a kind of child, is it not? In sooth, I do find the science of astrology verily fascinating. I thank you, Dr. Foreman. You have been most helpful.
Good morrow, sir. Pray tell, are these the consulting chambers of Simon Foreman, Doctor of Astrology and Physic?
Indeed, 'tis I, Dr. Simon Foreman. And your name, madam?
Emma Sharp of Shoreditch, sir. 25 years of age.
Welcome, Miss Sharp. And how may I do you service this day?
Well, 'tis a trifle delicate. A man has asked me to be his wife. A dear, kind man, but I fear you will think me cold, Dr. Foreman.
There, madam, whatever is the matter?
Well, he is exceeding advanced in years. I do worry he may not be long for the world, and if he were to die, I do not think I could bear it. Verily, I would not. Indeed, methinks I would rather not marry him at all. Am I very heartless, Dr. Foreman?
Nay, not in the least, madam. Your fears are most reasonable. A man in the winter of his life is indeed more likely to die. I assure you, madam, 'tis a medical fact. But methinks you wish to know whether this man be afflicted with a grave health condition, do you not? To wit, any ailment that might soon prove fatal?
Forsooth I do. That is my question precisely. Why, Dr. Foreman, 'tis as if you have a gift for reading minds.
Merely the gift of logical surmise, madam. Let us see whether a judgment of the stars may calm your fears. Does Mr. What was your gentleman's name?
Mr. George Middleton, a wool merchant.
Does Mr. Middleton have any ailments that might hasten his death? I am full sorry, madam, but the stars give heavy news. Mr. Middleton suffers from a cardiac passion. Indeed, his heart may stop at any moment. He must avoid anything that might alarm or trouble his vital spirits. One shock could be enough to kill him.
Oh, woe, alas, poor Mr. Middleton. I thank you for your kind understanding, Dr. Foreman, and for your discretion in this matter. I will at once to my family go and beseech them not to make me accept Mr. Middleton's proposal. God give you good day, Dr. Foreman.
A-murdering would those doctors come.
A-murdering those doctors come.
A-murdering one fine day.
Those doctors will they slave
Those
for
doctors
me?
will
Those
they
doctors
slave for me. Slave for me. Oh, will they send him to jail?
They send him to jail.
What is the meaning of this warning being put about by the College of Physicians? Do they mean to do me harm? It is true that I do not have a medical license. What am I to do? Mayhap the stars will advise me. I see. These doctors have waged war against me, and the only way to stop them is to obtain a medical license. And in the House of Religion... Ah, yes, a reminder that the Archbishop has the power to grant such licenses. Mayhap I will one day find a way to petition him for one. In the meantime, I must serve my querents well, for if I do, they will doubtless favour me with letters of recommendation I can use to petition the University of Cambridge to grant me a license.
Who's this man at the door who we've not seen before?
Who's this man at the door who we've not seen before? Who is come to inquire dressed in so strange attire? 'Tis
Signor
Ferraro.
Good day to you, sir. Oh, I see you're having some difficulties. William, fetch my guest a chair.
No, it's good. I am just a little stiff.
As you wish. Mr.
Signor Riccardo Ferraro. I am a gentleman of Venezia, come to make a trade in London.
Venice? 'Tis a fine city, I hear. And how may I do you service this day, Signor Ferraro?
I am come with una problema medicale, and you are most great dottore who does cure all London, eh? You cure Ferraro too, see?
Forsooth, I will seek to do so, Signor. Pray, describe your complaints, if you please.
Is burning when I make the water.
Pain during urination?
See, and is pain down here. Molto pain.
And pain in the lower back. Now, let us see what the stars can tell us. What ails Signor Riccardo Ferraro? Your symptoms indicate stones in the kidney. Such stones will pass by themselves by and by. Indeed, I do worry more about your joints, for I notice they are very stiff. Methinks you may suffer from the gout. Are you receiving treatment for this ailment, Signor?
You take notice I have the gout, eh? Indeed, 'tis true.
The ancient Greeks found bee venom to be an effective treatment for this disease. Pray, take this, if you please, Signor. 'Tis directions to a local beekeeper to whom I oft direct my patients in such cases.
I thank you, Signor Foreman. And now, Riccardo Ferraro bids you good day.
Tis sure she is no beauty, 'tis true she lacks finesse, but every awkward hero needs his awkward princess.
Well met, Mistress Allen. Pray tell, the last time I saw you, you were with child, methinks. Pray tell, how fares...
I would rather not talk about that, if you please.
Oh, I see. I am full sorry, madam. What
I'm
brings
come
you
upon...
this?
The matter
Beg
that
your
brings...
pardon, madam. I prithee, madam, say on.
I'm come about the new law. I know not what to do, and I would have counsel.
You are in trouble with the law, madam?
Nay, at least not yet, but my neighbours have begun to remark unkindly upon my absences, my Sunday absences from church. I am afeard one of them may soon denounce me.
'Tis the Act Against Recusants you speak of. The law that obliges Catholics to attend church and take the English sacrament. You are of the Catholic faith, then, I take it?
I, a Catholic, but as well a law-abiding woman and a full loyal subject of the Queen. Long may she reign.
I do not doubt it, madam.
But to take the Protestant sacrament, 'tis heresy. So says the Pope in Rome. I risk being damned to hell if I do it, Dr. Foreman. Verily, I find myself in a most terrible bind.
I see. Damned if you do, yet condemned if you do not. A cruel bind indeed. Well, let us see if the stars may untangle it for us. Should Mistress Avis Allen attend Protestant church services? I fear the stars confirm your fears. You must attend church every Sunday, lest you risk being prosecuted for being a recusant.
Oh, but then what of my soul, Dr. Foreman?
Methinks I have a solution for that, madam. If you were to cross your fingers behind your back during the service, any Protestant oath you swear would not count. Of course, you must be sure to stand at the back of the church while doing so that only God may see, and no one else.
Forsooth, what an ingenious notion! Oh, Dr. Foreman, you have saved me. You are so wise, sir. 'Tis so. Verily, 'tis most admirable.
But, dear lady, 'tis you who is to be admired. The strength of resolve, your devotion to your faith, and your... Madam, would you care to... see my collection of Venetian glassware?
I think I would. Indeed, I would like that very well.
Here comes a beauty dark as night. Her hair does shine, her eyes are bright. A damsel formed for man's delight. Oh, she's quite a lady. Oh, she is quite a lady.
Good day to you, sir. I am Amelia Bassano of Bishopsgate, here for my consultation.
Welcome, Mistress Bassano. Bassano, 'tis an Italian name, is it not?
Aye, it is, sir. Though I was born in London, my family are from Venice. They did come to London to gain employment as musicians at the royal court.
Ah, I know one of your countrymen, Riccardo Ferraro, another one of my querents. Mayhap you know him? He hails from Venice, too.
No, sir, I do not know him. Venice is a large city, and as such 'tis home to many thousands of men. And as I did mention, I was born in London.
Aye, of course. Mayhap we turn our thoughts to what brings you hither this day. Have you a question?
Aye, sir, I wish to know what of...
Swollen abdomen and... I neglected to...
I
mean to say, are you yet married?
Ah.
Of course, it is natural for a young...
I, Mr. Ford...
Well, doubtless you are anxious owing to the unpredictable nature...
Nay, not...
Some of my maiden querents...
I see.
Mary Payne is frightened.
Blessed morrow to you, Dr. Foreman. I am Mary Payne of...
Good morrow, Mistress Payne, and well met.
Why, sir, 'tis no trifling matter.
Ah, yes, I did hear tell...
Aye, but harbouring a Jesuit priest is...
You mean to say you think Miss...
Indeed I do.
Verily? How troubling.
Nay.
I see.
Now, you must not think me intolerant, and 'tis true that we residents of force...
I think you mean...
But before...
Then let us see... Ah, 'twas...
Family.
Ah, well, as you doubtless...
Then, 'tis not a doubt.
Aye, well...
But to harbour a Jesuit priest is...
I am...
When the queen...
God give you good day, senor. And how may I assist you?
Tis I, Riccardo Ferraro.
So, and,
First the problem.
uncontrollable... I see.
Nay,
Uncontrollable...
what can I say?
Nay.
Doubt...
Let me assure you, senor, that... You have been bitten by a tarantula. Its venom. The venom may be expelled from the body. Good day to you, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Foreman, a man is rare.
And as I read, and your child and husband...
I would rather not discourse on
As it...
Lately I have been feeling...
well...
It is not that...
I see. You are...
I see.
Before we speak of treating your... I do not...
My marriage is not that he spent.
And your husband...
Nay, indeed not.
Yes. I see what you...
Maiden hair...
my dear...
I cannot tarry.
Of course. Well...
I wish to ask the stuff.
A man you are...
Nay.
I see.
Nay, I mean...
Very nice.
Methinks you know full.
Madam, you are...
I...
Now that we have at last... Stars are most clear, madam.
He has never... Oh, how relieved.
But you...
I beseech you.
But how could you not... No. Good morning, madam.
I come upon a message. Well, I suppose it all began with a dinner. Yes, indeed, invitations to my dinners are much sought.
I see.
Well, in truth, it was after dinner.
Maybe not.
My guests and I were, all of a sudden...
A moment, madam, as I write this down. Doctor... Madam, I think you said something...
Yes, indeed.
Then you're not my manner of speaking.
As God shall mend.
What even is that?
I am come about my mind. Well, 'tis true most of us are not right well. Well, I've known a
Very wisely, you man. Madam, the stars tell of a great receipt.
I cannot believe this.
Good day to you, sir. For me? It's my husband. Yes.
Precisely so. Last evening was like a dream. Says, if this is what... Good day, Clark. Very well.
Most I
am that letter.
The very same.
I provide a letter. I have ill
Greetings.
Well, it didn't seem to be true. Alas,
I will now take my...
You want to be if you have Jordan in your... no worry whatsoever, then, senor. For this is a most... Indeed it is. I...
Weird, senor. Well, verily, Dr. Fulham, I would like to contend with my claim being proud. Nay, for...
Then let's see what... This suggests that you are proud.
Dr. Foreman, Mr. Doctor, I assure that there is nothing like...
The wolves of Raleigh,
Good day to you, Mr. Satan.
Although I did tell my family what you said, I blame the Scotchman who took the claim. I indeed, Dr. Foreman, so much.
Then let us... Your husband... It is a trifle great. I do not...
I will be sure.
Nay, madam.
By my troth.
Good morrow, Mistress Bolton.
I did late.
I see.
Last eve.
Madam.
Yes. Moments during which I felt...
Such an immod...
Why, no, Dr. Foreman. Forsooth, I...
Yet you...
No, not in the least. For...
That is something we... Now, madam.
Yes.
Then I think we have your answer. I have read...
And the men of the...
Aye, indeed.
How fascinating.
Good day, Mistress Allen.
I offer my most
By my troth.
Yes, evil. Indeed, it is the very word for it. I have seen a dark figure prowling outside our house.
I see.
Well, nay, for 'tis...
Is he verily?
Aye, he says the man is...
Aye, in... The stars suggest the prowler is a...
Old?
Me?
So you would deny...
Is it?
I will not have...
Who is this man?
Good day, sir. How may I...
Prithee,
Of course.
you are the man.
Oh, indeed, my lord.
Then a chance you might have some
Oh, but you're most glad...
Mayhap there are. I know.
What else did...
As you see,
Methinks I have a... I have gonorrhea, my lord.
too much strumpy hump.
The most effective method is lead plate therapy.
And that is...
Precisely so, my lord.
Have a
Good day, and...
What's your love?
Avis, I did not expect to see you this evening.
Aye, some very good news.
Then let us... I'm sorry. I am... Why are you so...
First you tell me...
'Tis not...
Oh, how could you
By my troth, 'twas...
fret not, Simon?
Rich but not satisfied.
Good evening, sir.
Nicholas...
The wig maker.
I thank ye for your kind...
And
it be heard...
I see. I am sorry to confirm. Oh, I am afeard so. You have what?
I thank
Robert Lord...
Good day, my lord.
Indeed it does. So,
Has-
aye, only 10. Well, in order to intercept the Spanish...
Then let us see. The Spanish treasure ships will take a direct...
Excellent, excellent.
Certainly.
Quickly, sir.
Well then, let me see now.
Excellent. Riley!
Huzzah!
Though she never went.
Good evening.
Hi.
Ah, Mistress Blagg.
Well, I will not lie.
I-
Yea, do not quibble, sir. If I did seek the counsel of a doctor who has one of the... Yea, a low...
Pain in the hair.
The timing is most
Several...
one or two of which I may have kicked, and now she has seen fit to take revenge.
Indeed. Scotland. Madam, may I delicately inquire as to...
Oh, nay, more's the pity.
Does he not?
Then I am not bewitched.
Beware conspirations plot.
Ah, well met, Mr. Mugg.
Well, although I...
Well, that is something to be thankful for.
Well, mayhap I look well now, but 'twill not be for long. I have been poisoned.
Poisoned?
My friend...
Ah, I see.
Nay, not... Aye, cherries.
The Countess of Devon.
My reaction?
Nay.
He did...
Well, let us... Aye, it seems you have indeed been... Saccharum...
Sugar...
William! Ah, there you are. Did Mistress Allen... See, the stars confirm that Avis is with child, but that she knows not who the father is. How can...
Eyes are nothing like the sun.
Good day, Mistress Lanier.
In truth,
Then I am full...
first, I have been publicly humiliated. I am described as having foul breath and... Dr. Foreman...
Well...
Oh, why am I...
Let us...
Nay.
Your only course for saving your reputation is to...
I'm finding myself rather...
Oh.
Worry not, Dr. Foreman. Methinks I know what...
Is he?
Then I will...
Good day, sir. Indeed.
I am ill.
Nay, not in... Nay, signor, I have no need of it. Whilst 'tis true that most physicians do... Precisely so. Signor, you have been stricken by a condition known as apoplexy. Apoplexy is an affliction of the... But I just...
Shadows are which marks the fool.
Good day, Mr. Mugg.
Those sugar crystals you get...
Yes, and...
I have the spot...
Hold, sir.
Well, sir, not I...
You mean to say you have read...
My friend George Sprottle did bind a print...
Sir, You do indeed suffer from the spotted fever.
Oh.
Aye, verily.
It is just as... One thing more, if you please, Dr. Ford.
Almighty God.
Good morrow, Dean Blagg. How fare you this day?
Well, Dr. Foreman.
Verily.
Aye. Sir Walter Raleigh's...
Aye.
Oh, but that is all by... I have invested in an expedition...
Ah.
Aye.
A most... Wondrous tidings! Your family's fortune is soon to be restored.
Verily?
Why must this wench act so distressed?
Good day, Mistress Lanier.
Did you see him?
See...
Your
verily?
True.
Surely not.
Indeed.
My dear...
Yes, so then... Indeed.
Ah.
Whereon he rose...
A most vivid...
And if only that was...
Very...
Nay, Dr. Foreman, 'tis no error, for I rushed to...
What monstrous...
Oh, prithee, sir, I am come not in...
To your question of whether there yet be a man in this world worthy of your trust and affections, my dear lady...
I am afeard I do not follow, Dr. Foreman. 'Tis your feather quill?
Dearest...
God's womb, et tu, Dr. Foreman. Farewell, Dr.
Lancelot Moore.
Good day to you, young sir, and well met.
'Tis indeed I, Lancelot.
Ah.
'Tis that my
And
Nay, I verily wouldn't...
The lady...
The lady...
Indeed.
Verily, but...
I...
Ah, Marion. But nay, I pray for death and would...
Tis apparent you do...
Nay, but
Aye, doubtless you are. Very possibly. And thus possessed, she...
Verily?
Hear ye! Fanny
Wench be sure to...
Blessed
Mistress Payne.
Oh, it takes more than a little wind.
Verily?
Pray heed me carefully, Dr. Foreman.
Well, as 'tis...
It is very...
Aye, I'll sit...
I wish to know whether the...
Am I ready to beat off the... Be no longer afeard, Mistress.
Oh, yes.
And they will...
Glory be...
Ah, well, England...
Pray take care, for say did you hear what...
Good morrow, Mr. Mugg.
Aye, of the spotted fever...
Well, I am glad.
I
A humoral imbalance, you say?
Is hot and dry, I think.
I see.
Aye.
Anxiety.
Let me...
Yes, quite possibly.
Have you a diagnosis yet?
Aye, 'tis done. You have... We must counter the...
I thank ye.
Hear ye!
Here comes a song.
Oh, sir...
Pray calm your...
Oh, verily. 'Tis most urgent.
Golden hair?
You mean my cousin Marion?
Aye, as you will. 'Twould seem the fiercest rival for the maiden's favour.
A father's business partner, you say? But is he not...
And it's like she likes a drink. She...
Good day, mistress.
Oh,
Oh,
yea, I have urged...
indeed, I did remark a... I fear the secret...
Looks a mercy, that boil-brained...
Alas for little...
Good day, miss...
Good day, Doctor.
Verily?
In truth,
By the...
I indeed, for I took him to...
On my... what a...
Yes, I was.
And yet you would wish...
Well, I have noted that
frequent...
there is also a small...
A wound that...
Methinks...
I beseech you. It would seem Lord Dyer suffers from the diabetes.
God mend me.
Well, the consumption of let...
Oh,
Take Lord Dyer to a barber surgeon.
oh, then I...
Here comes Davy's Allen.
Good day, Mistress Allen.
Yes, indeed. God has...
I see.
Well, in truth...
Many weeks, you say. Before I complete my judgment, madam, I must ask a...
God mend me, Simon!
But what...
I indeed...
When the stories...
Good day, Signor Ferrara.
How?
Forsooth, 'tis true, Signor.
See, these are my mama.
I see.
But you see now.
Well, then, mayhap... I am afeard these stars... Aye. When you first came...
Oh!
Fie, sir!
You will...
But why did you not let me save you, Avis? Verily, then 'tis as I thought.
When you are shook by some...
Good day.
I am exceeding ill,
Look at what? Oh, I see.
'Tis?
I believe so. You have scrofula, a disease commonly known as the King's Evil. It is very grave, but worry not, for I have a cure close at hand.
The King's Evil. 'Tis the ailment that may be cured by the placing of royal hands upon the neck. Oh, you do...
What? No, but sir... Ye... Oh, whoa.
Nay, do...
William! William!
Mr. Foreman, you have been called before this assembly of the College of Physicians to answer the...
Why, no, I would not deny it.
Then you admit you have committed...
Well, 'tis true I'm not technically licensed, but I fail to see how...
You fail to see? Then permit me to enlighten you, sir. A medical license assures the residents of London that...
Aye, well, that was most lamentable, but not my fault, sir.
Silence, Mr. Foreman!
I do apologize.
Besides the death of...
'Twas you, Riccardo Ferraro, the merchant...
Sir, we are well aware of your...
But...
If that is so, then... Silence! Simon Foreman! It is...
But, sir... Good day, mistress.
Say nothing of it.
I see.
What
not much
Not very well as yet.
His...
Save your congratulations. Oh, do not speak to me of my...
Of course. The stars suggest a most ingenious...
Oh.
Aye, 'tis most... Do they indeed?
On my honour.
Indeed.
Lancelot more.
Good day, sir.
Yea, verily I did. It was only when I told them not to speak...
Then I must
congratulate... It was but a day...
Aye, naturally.
But then
Oh, verily.
What? Nay.
I see.
Naturally.
Then let me see... Good tidings.
Quiet forbearance.
so...
Is it?
Truly, 'tis most unexpected, as I just...
A most fortunate coincidence.
Well then, Doctor, Her Majesty did...
Her Majesty the Queen. You are afflicted with... Pray, have a servant boy...
Excellent.
Before you take your...
In?
Before you depart...
Good day.
What does it?
Good day, my lord.
Ah, yes. Doubt 'tis all Raleigh's fault, of course.
Well,
of course.
Alas, 'tis most lamentable you were unable to use the direct...
I would have you tell me how I might regain the favour of the Queen.
Verily,
'tis not to be borne. Aye, indeed.
Her Majesty's behaviour is a To regain the Queen's favour, you must demonstrate...
Verily, 'tis no ill idea.
Good day, Mistress Payne.
Blessed day,
Aye.
Verily, that man...
Has he in...
Before I begin...
Ah, yes.
And we must give thanks to...
Yes.
Indeed, I am...
Yes, I quite understand your feelings, madam. How we love...
Mayhap you, but not I.
Foul Pope?
Did you not heed...
Yes, of course. The Queen's prognosis is good, madam.
Ah, praise...
Lancelot Moore.
Good day, Mr. Moore. How fair...
'Tis true,
Sir...
I...
My...
Barber, sir.
And you...
I was...
My...
You told me I hadn't...
Then I am...
Verily, they did.
Indeed.
But 'twas not the end of it. For some weeks later... Well, I did...
Fever... You're troubled with the quartan fever.
And what is it?
It is an infusion of cap...
Rejoice!
Good day and well met.
Nay, I am in good...
Yes.
I see. What a remarkable...
I see. You must not grant Thomas...
Verily?
Before you leave, your grace, perchance I'm...
You would have me grant...
I thank you heart...
Alice Blogg is on the...
God give you good day, Mistress Blogg.
I would know whether my... Aye, and your notion to...
Only a small doubt. I see.
Not presently.
I see. He has gone...
Oh, a swell...
I am happy to assure you, and even if he were to...
You mean to say...
Aye, it would seem that...
Oh, well...
Almighty.
Good dawning, D. Blogg.
I hope you will. Indeed. Your prediction...
Then I'm heartily...
And I know not how. Aye. And she...
That would seem...
It was.
The bishopric...
It would be very...
I see.
Nay, indeed, he does not.
And yet the Archbishop is not moved. The stars do confirm that you will be
Blessed news.
Well, I...
Patience.
Lancelot Moore.
Good morrow, Mr. Moore.
Forsooth, I've fair...
Let me just...
Fie, Mr. Foreman. Pretty sure...
She can she?
I would have you tell me whether I should marry...
Then let us You must not marry this lady, sir. I am afeard...
She seems so... She Oh, well indeed, 'tis...
Sibyl's not blessed.
Good day, Mistress Fortis.
I do.
Yes.
Nay, 'twas at 11.
And what...
Well, I came... The trunk contained a parcel of dry...
yes.
I am well known, but I made...
I see.
Nay, it did not, Dr. Foreman.
But you...
But I began to feel such...
How does... Let us now seek... moment, madam, while I consult that...
What?
The stars say you have...
You mean to say the small...
The pain will...
Burgundy...
Any wine will do.
Humphrey Bell, who...
Good morrow, young sir. And how?
I want to get...
You wish to become lean, you...
Yay, but...
you do the lady...
Aye, sir. I'll play for them as a hired...
yes.
Ah, sir, indeed.
And Mistress Burbage will... The solution is quite...
What about Mistress...
Well, there are ways to induce him...
Thank you, Doctor.
Good day, my lord. I must own, your lordship...
Did anyone see me?
As your lordship pleases.
I pray the council...
And the last advice I gave you? That...
Yes. Is it not obvious? God's breath!
Forsooth they...
Nay, I am not yet set.
Then
Nay, she knows yet nothing of it.
Then let us see... The stars for...
Ah, verily.
Well, 'tis like... Whereafter the gentleman... Which has etiquette...
Ah, yes, splendid. God's...
well... Good day, your grace.
Ah, yes, Dean Blah.
Oh.
Of course I will make nothing.
Of course.
Oh, 'tis a problem with my aunt.
How...
Indeed.
Doubt...
But after what I learned about
Then let us ask the... I must...
doubtless. Hold, Sarah. In truth, 'tis of no consequence.
Indeed.
I will tell...
Very wise.
Ah, yes.
Since blood left Alice in the lurch.
Good day, mistress. What brings you?
I am come about...
Ah, yea.
I...
And And yet you...
It is being...
And who might the...
I did hear that one of the ladies, Owen is...
Madam, if you would... I have good tidings for you, mistress. Your relationship...
So then 'tis true.
Aye, but... What? It would seem...
Well, I am glad to hear these affairs are...
God give you good even, your grace. I trust you were pleased with the...
Aye, for Dean Wood is now cod...
On my...
Aye. The Bishop of London, for instance.
If I might venture an...
I am come...
Then...
Well...
if you will permit... Your grace, I know not how to put...
No need...
verily? How astute...
I see...
No, your...
Ah, yeah.
Before you leave, your grace...
Ah, yeah.
Here comes Lord Death.
Give ye good morrow, my lord. I trust your lordship is well this day.
Well?
Yes.
Nay, 'twas a disaster.
But you were imprisoned in your York house.
Well, yes, my time away from the...
I see.
What? Nay, for why was I verily...
Well,
Do you not yet see?
My lord!
Aye, well,
yes, of course, my... The stars confirm your fears, my lord. Her Majesty...
By...
As to practical matters...
Then I will rally my forces and...
Huzzah! Good day, Dean Blag.
I do a...
Verily.
Before you do the...
I do and...
Yea. Forsooth they are.
I see. Well... It would seem you are troubled with a severe disease of the skin known as...
Erysipelas?
Prithee, sir, if you will not share this grave news with Mr.
God bless you for your candour.
An explorer's wife can...
Good day, Mistress Fort.
Someone has been stealing...
And...
Well, I suspect my son Harry... How now?
Yes. Then 'tis... Madam, you may eliminate...
Harry, is it...
I am afeard it is...
How now, Dr.
Oh, nay.
You mean to say... I must at once to home go and...
Good even.
Humphrey Bell to play.
Good even, Mr. Bell.
Yay, I'm come from playing.
So,
I need you to tell me.
And...
sir.
And you can...
What?
You mean...
Indeed. John...
yes. Having seen Hamlet...
How do you reckon that?
Precisely so, Mr. Bell.
Aye, 'tis true enough.
Well, such prudery must end if you and your fellow...
Zah!
Hear ye, hear ye!
Alice Black, she is a...
Good day, Mistress Blagg.
Alas, 'tis all over. So, your star. But this day,
Ah.
Well, yesterday I did...
Aye.
When I came in the door, there was an awful... I bid you, foreman.
For as his wit... Alas, I am afeard your husband... Madam?
Nay, I mustn't...
But Alice...
Hear ye, hear ye!
If you try to...
Well met, Mistress...
Most well indeed, sir.
Yes.
And such a lovely beheading they gave.
Aye.
But I have no time, and you are just the man to help me think.
And what...
It is that England is filling up...
then I take...
Oh, nay, I have never been to London.
Yes.
And 'tis surely no coincidence.
I do not doubt... These stars indicate your concern.
Aye, forsooth, sir.
Indeed it must. There are some desperate criminal elements.
Indeed, they may.
Hear ye, hear ye!
Humphrey Bell, at easy.
Good day, Mr. Bell.
Well, I got a pay rise.
Well done.
What, this day?
Yes.
You have to fix...
A lady cunningly disguised.
Well, Mr. Burbage...
I see. If I have learned anything from...
But I do...
Only 3 steps. First, scrub your face with a mixture...
Mr. Foreman, doubtless I need... well...
I say...
You would dare...
yes, my...
Furthermore, you...
Well...
And you would... Then I... Silence! Simon Ford, remove this...
What, again?
Alice Black.
Well met, Alice, dear.
Oh, foreman, I am sorry for not coming to... But, Then I thank ye for... But...
Then you
Aye, 'twas the only means... Well, to be fair,
yes, of course.
Save it.
Then let us see if the... Alas, you have little hope of... Aye, my chart...
Hear ye, hear ye!
Humphrey Bell.
Good day, Mr. Bell. Oh, I must.
Aye, all those
Forsooth.
Mr. Shakespeare has written.
You need to look.
Aye, sir, indeed.
All right, then. My chart suggests...
Like...
Well, you might Apparently so.
You're in?
Aye, mayhap after...
I will not...
Good morrow, Mistress Fortescue.
Oh, Dr.
On my word...
'Tis my husband.
Ah, yes, your husband, Captain Henry Fortescue. He is a great...
Indeed, I know not which plots are what...
But...
Nay, he was not.
Ah, yes.
Well, dear Emma says she will speak for my...
Even your parent...
I beseech you, sir.
Let us see, then. Madam, although your friends in the royal court may no longer own you in...
But I...
Madam...
Well...
You had a house full of guests purging from...
Indeed.
Humphrey Bell, your time upon the stage.
Good day to you, young sir. May I say...
Yay, I did get to play.
Ah.
Boss man only let me...
Ah.
Aye, sir.
On my word.
You...
Ah, I see, yes. The stars indicate that Mistress Burbage harbours an... perchance if you were to...
We mean like...
But you are a skilled player.
Aye.
Good even, Mr. Moore.
I have 'em, for I must say, your advice...
Aye, I do, Mr. Moore.
Nay!
You wish me to...
'Twas given me by the top. It seems he says I show but... a bit...
Aye, very wise. May I discourse frankly, sir? Have you
my taste
abides at Lambeth Palace? Yes, I am well...
Verily? He...
Here comes crafty...
God give you good...
Good day.
And how...
'Twas the diet...
You mean...
Oh, yes, that...
Verily?
Nay.
Well, I am sorry.
Dr. Foreman, I am more...
And...
What? Nay, of course.
A moral...
And that thing is...
Oh.
Verily.
I see.
I... And...
Well, nay. The stars bless.
They do not...
The chart indicates...
Verily?
Humphrey Bell.
Good day, Mr. Bell.
Aye, and your advice to be dominated...
I see.
Tis about another lady...
Another one. Oh.
Tis not all ladies.
Ah.
Well, I've heard tell...
Oh.
Aye, I must own to be...
Doubtless you are, for to... Mr. Bell, it has been my privilege to guide you over the years.
Sir, begging your pardon.
Yes.
So this all...
Well, not quite all.
Sir!
The on...
Many oft takes high young me.
Good morrow, Mistress Payne.
Aye, we did right, but he...
Verily, indeed.
Truly methinks being... hard, Dr. Foreman.
I will...
Well, at first was... Aye, indeed, for the hour was very...
Then let us see. You did well to come to me, Mistress Payne.
I do not be falsely modest, Dr. Foreman.
Hear ye, hear ye!
'Tis well to jest.
Good day, Miss...
That I am.
Ah.
Aye, and a very fine...
Doubtless, madam.
They say it was the doing... And of course, I must congratulate...
I am a...
Ah, but...
Aye, I did remark... And you seem...
Only these past few...
Then let us now... Ah, madam, your symptoms are occasioned by noxious odours.
Indeed it does.
Ah, hold. What?
Mayhap I have, and what of it?
Madam, these...
Aye,
Are they not subject to this...
is something the matter with you, Doctor?
God give you good day, your grace.
Know you whether the...
the plague that has begun...
I bid...
Of course, yes.
as I see you are determined not...
But...
Now, Dr. Foreman. But...
I have bad news. Before you go...
well...
Foreman gained a license.
You cannot board up my house! Fie upon those ungrateful wretches! Have I not always been there for... What does this say? I will die while on a voyage, for my work is of good. But if I am to go forth in...
Long ago in England in 1592, there begins our tale, and all of it is true. Through all of London bubonic plague it spread, covering folk in weeping sores and leaving thousands dead.